Y'all, welcome back. Got something a little different for you today. It's starting to become that time of the year where we start to think about fall. Fall is in the air. Start thinking about doing some deer hunting, and that's exactly what we're doing today. Just going around opening up our mock scrapes, and traditionally in the past I've used this same spot year after year, so I know the deer will hit it. They come back to it every year. It's, you know, I think a lot of it's location. You find that right location, and then, after that you just kind of go with it. You know what I mean? So you find that right location, and these deer come in and socialize. And I guess a lot of people think about mock scrapes. They think about, big bucks, but years past, I have ran cameras 365 days on a scrape, and it's very interesting that the amount of deer, not just bucks, but the amount of deer that will come and check these scrapes. So it's got a squirrel over here dropping nuts. But this is the time. This is the time that I like to come and start putting out my mock scrapes. It gives it plenty of time for hunting season. Of course, season will be in right around a month. You might not have the deer that you had in your area a month or two ago. Now that the deer are starting to, lose their velvet, they're going to start to expand a little bit, start to venture out, check other areas, and I feel like these are the times where these mock scrapes can come in very handy. So with that being said, I'm going to show you what I use, how I go about it. It's kind of nice because in the past I used to have a vine that came down, and the deer used that vine, and then until they eventually broke it off. And then a couple years I'd gone to the rope, and now that we've got some new growth coming out of the overhang of the tree here, I don't know how well this shows up in the camera, but I feel like I got a perfect little licking branch right here that has started to grow down vertically, and we'll just use that for what we have. Like I said, I have used the ropes in the past, and I don't want to say I'm not a fan of them, but I'd much rather, give them a vine, or, I feel like the deer get to nudging on that rope a little bit. It doesn't, it moves a little more. Maybe they're not able to get their preorbital and their glands rubbed on it the way they'd like to. Something like this is a little more stationary, and seems to work a little bit better as far as deer hitting my mock scrape. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to trim some of this out, and then I'm going to show you what lure I'm using, and yeah, we'll go from there. I'll just give you a quick little gander at what we got going here. There's our scrape there. Like I said, it's so dry, the deer will clean that out as they come along and check it out. There's our licking branch. But just a nice little setup here, guys. What I like to use, Big Buck Adventures, Mr. John Molden out of Minnesota. I'm going to use this Ultimate Scrape Mix, and I'm just going to give him a little love down here. I'm not going to get too crazy with it. Just a little bit on the ground here. right like that. And then I'm gonna come up and hit the licking branch with this right here. This is your pre-orbital gland lure. And I'm telling you what, this is the make or break right here. You put this on here, good stuff, guys. I just like to give her a few doses on your liquor. And yeah, there you have it, guys. Mock's great. Into August, perfect time to get out here and start doing some inventory on what you got in your area code. Now we start getting a little closer to that special time of the year where we start dreaming about swollen necks and stinky tarsals. Then I'll start to put some dominant buck urine, maybe some doe in heat, something a little more enticing. But early season like this, guys, I really, you know, definitely not the doe in heat, but I mean, you can put some dominant buck urine in here, not going to hurt anything. But my go-to is just a scrape mix and a little bit of pre-orbital on your licking branch, and you're good to go. So, and don't forget, guys, like I said, Big Buck Adventures out of Minnesota. Check them out. I'll have them linked down below. Really, really great product, and Mr. John is a really nice guy. He'll take care of you, and yeah, good stuff, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. I know this is a little different than, you know, the fishing videos, but we're starting to get to that time of the year where the fishing kind of gets pushed to the side, and we start thinking about these deer, and, you know, maybe doing some fall turkey hunting, coon hunting, trapping, all that stuff. So with that said, guys, thanks for watching. Till next time, we'll catch you later.